Hello, everybody. It's me, Bill Carmody, your instructor. I'm checking in with you on Monday morning, August 27th. And I'm addressing my Business Law 2211 Netto 1 class, the accelerated class with 8 weeks only. So I want to remind you this goes very quickly. And part of that's why I'm making this video, because you have a due date due a week from um, last night. So it's due September 2nd, next Sunday night. So I see a lot of activity. I'm delighted to see it. People have done some of the quizzes and whatnot, but I'm just giving you a heads up, and I want to talk about that homework case. First of all, you have 4 quizzes to do. You have an extra credit assignment for 10 points on the Supreme Court. Uh, you should have done, or if you didn't, it's too late now, but the introductory extra credit work for 10 points. And finally, an exam. Now, some of you have even done the exam, so a lot of you are making good progress, but don't wait on this now because, as I say, the time rushes by. Now, one of the assignments that you have to complete is this homework case. I want to talk to you a little bit about that. The case is actually the case, you've got 3 of them to do, and they total 100 points, so 33 to third points each. Um, on these homework cases, they present interesting questions. The one we're talking about in this chapter is the one on page 112, and it's question number 5.4, themed restaurants versus Zagat Survey Company. It's about the tort of disparagement, and this is a business tort where some unfair and untrue things are stated about a business or something to do with the business. And if it's done with certain elements in it, it may result in a lawsuit. So that's what this case is about. Now, let me first tell you about, in general, these homework cases, what I'm seeking from you. First, there's some instructions I put in there. I put some written instructions about stating the issue, which is the question that the court is trying to decide. And also, I made a short video there about this for you. And the video explains to you, and I'll take a minute to do this. Be sure and put this in, submit it properly. There's a text box. It's not where you should submit. It's not real hard to find, but sometimes students type these in the wrong place, like in the comments section. The comments section is for you to comment on something about the case, if you liked it or didn't like it or whatever. That's fine, just the assignment. But the answer is in the form of a submission, and you should put that in the right place so it goes through the proper channels. I can't grade them otherwise. And so when you do it, you'll see that little video there. It comes directly up to me, and I can make some comments and grade it and send it back, or send the results back, give you the feedback. So remember, there's a clue here when you're doing this. You want to know where to submit, and it says submission box or submission session. So that's where to put it. Okay. Now, on this, that's the mechanics of it. On the substance of it, this is my opportunity to take a look and see how your critical thinking is and evaluate, how you analyze a case. I'm not necessarily looking for what the court did, or I'm really looking for what your views are as to how the court should have ruled. You may agree, may not. And I don't discourage, by the way, research, but research is really not necessary to do these cases, the answers to these cases, which incidentally shouldn't be more than a paragraph or two after you put the, issue. So it's not a long assignment. And as I say, I don't discourage anybody for going out and, seeing, a little more information on it. But almost always, at least the ones I put up, what you need to answer this is in the text. For example, in this text, or in this question, take a look at the material on pages 98 and 99, the bottom of 98, top of 99, under disparagement. And you will see some information, and read through that so you understand it. And then when you approach this question, answer it within the context of what you saw. What is required for the plaintiff to prove the case. Not, not an opinion kind of thing. Look and see what the requirements are and what the elements are. And it'll help you. Okay? I just want you to not just go out and look for something and, oh, please don't send me any copy pasted stuff. This goes through plagiarism software, and once in a while they come back all, I don't care what somebody else said, or what the court said, in the sense that I'm looking for your thoughts on this and how you analyze it. And I'd read everything, and I'll give you some feedback on it. So, okay, don't be that guy that just does the copy paste thing. I occasionally see that, so I don't want it. Please, I won't accept it. Okay, that's what I'm looking for. So you know where to go to look up the information for the answer that you'll get right in the textbook, and you'll submit it. And don't forget, everything is due, you guys, on the 2nd. Okay, so that's next Sunday night. Okay, all right, everybody. Thank you.